Trevor McDonald is a catalyst for change in his role as Executive Director of the Downtown Chilliwack Business Improvement Association, the BIA. Raised in Chilliwack, the longtime entertainer-promoter Trevor has a wealth of experience, knowledge, and relationships that enable him to be an effective agent of change, including having co-curated the Party in the Park and co-organized the Chilliwack Give-A-Thon that raised more than $10,000. As a result of his many community-driven efforts, Trevor has been honored with the Stan Rogers Legacy Award from the Chilliwack Chamber of Commerce and the Paul Harris Fellowship Award from the Chilliwack Rotary Club, both attesting to his lifelong commitment to the community of Chilliwack. Trevor, please.
Thank you, Ian. This is me at 54 years on the planet. I can say that I've become a catalyst for change, doing my part making positive change, which has a direct and positive effect on myself and my community. Let's talk about how we can become catalysts for change and the people and the organizations in our community who are themselves change champions and influences on me. Jim Pattison. Meeting Jim was unbelievable. I've been fortunate enough to meet people who are big-time change catalysts like Jim, but it's always been the community-level champions that left the biggest mark on me and gave me the inspiration to become a champion for positive change in our community. It's my brother, Sean. Family members definitely can be change champions. Sean's passed away now, but he's always going to be a hero to me. He was the first in our family to break our low-income, low self-esteem family stereotype. He walked proud with a swagger and made a good living as a stonemason in Victoria. When he got too old to work at his best in that line of work, he moved back in with his family into my basement. Here he went back to school to be a social worker, a complete life pivot. He was a catalyst for change in my life, showing me that our family could be more than the generation before if we did the work. He showed me the positive results achieved from making courageous changes. Community builders are community leaders as well. Brian Mintzer is a lifelong flag waver for the city of Chilliwack and a true catalyst for change. His resume of community service is long, but it was one incident many years ago that was monumental for me. I saw him working frantically in his shop, but he stopped in his tracks to help an older lady with a garden concern. I watched from a distance as he spent 20 minutes patiently listening and offering advice. She immediately became his top priority. And that instant, Brian was a catalyst of change for me. He taught me everyone was important and their story was to be heard and respected. He changed me, treating all future social interactions with honest intention and compassion. This is Margaret Paulding, my favorite teacher, my elementary school music teacher. She was the first person who saw musical promise in a shy, awkward kid, and she became a change champion to me, gave me the confidence to shine, encouraging my musical gift, and brought me out of my shell as a young guy, made me appreciate my worth. When I moved on to high school, she wrote me a note of encouragement, which I still have 40 years later, and I just showed her 2 years ago. Because of her positive influence, I became a full-time musician, performed over 10,000 shows in 25 years, and I still use that musical gift to work with different charities, auctioning off my show and using that great gift. To inspire positive change, become the positive change. Use your passion to find a voice that inspires others. I found my voice in all the amazing work that our nonprofit organizations do in our community that hit home with me as we were a family that could have used these services. So it was a personal mission of mine to create positive change through our nonprofits. Nonprofit organizations are change champions. They're the driving force for immediate positive change in our community. They provide food, clothing, shelter, and in the best cases, empower a person to be the positive change they can be, and in turn, inspire others around them. Let's look at two. Mike Shulker and the Chilliwack Bowls of Hope Society. Mike's passion for this cause was contagious. Mike had me hooked within 5 minutes of our first chat, explaining his program where volunteers prep and deliver lunch to 23 schools and 850 children in our school every school day. The program fuels the student's mind and body, resulting in higher academic achievement and improvement in overall behaviors, immediate positive change in our community. Sadly, Mike has passed away, but his legacy of positive change continues through his family, staff, and volunteers to this very day. Don Armstrong is the food bank and emergency coordinator of the Salvation Army. His tireless work with this organization provides food for the needy through different programs in our community daily. When he's not working locally, he's on the road providing assistance to frontline workers protecting our community. In our conversations together, he made me aware of the many programs the Salvation Army offers that provide positive change in our community. The soup kitchen, outreach program, Christmas hampers, food vouchers, and family services, just to name a few. Don and Mike were inspirational to me as they encourage myself and many others to do more for our community. They show us one person can make a big difference. To be a change catalyst in your workplace. Now, that's where my new adventure at the Chilliwack Business Improvement Association began. It was the perfect fit for me. It allowed me to be a champion of change for the beautification and inclusiveness of downtown, encouraging people to have a vested interest in our downtown. The downtown development is a great catalyst. The excitement behind the ongoing developments downtown has been a great catalyst for change with other buildings in the area. We're currently working on over 20 building improvement projects in the downtown, similar to the one you see here. The owner has since started renovating the inside based on the outside changes. We have street cleaning programs. Along with our unofficial mayor of downtown Chilliwack, Harold, keeping our streets clean for over 20 years, we've started a street cleaning project with Ruth and Naomi's Mission. These teams work in 4 sections of the downtown, getting paid through a grant from the city of Chilliwack. The program empowers folks from Ruth and Naomi, and it's my hope it lets them take pride and ownership in the community. Volunteers are great catalysts for change. Working with the BIA, the Kindness Change Chilliwack are a volunteer group of change champions that meet every second weekend to clean up our downtown. They get up to 35 volunteers a weekend to come and help. They also deliver food to the needy and senior-friendly services throughout the community. How can you become a change champion? Look at me there, it's just last year. Give the gift of your time in any capacity you feel comfortable. As you already know, the give is always better than the get, so reach out to your community, volunteer, donate, encourage, share, empower yourself and others by promoting positivity in every aspect of your life. Thanks for letting me share my thoughts and stories. These are just a few of the champions of change in our community that need your support now more than ever. My challenge to you is find a way to be a change champion every day. Thank you very much.